I think I became an atheist more out of laziness than faith. And atheism is the laziest of the religions. That's essentially how it was founded. Somebody was like, well, what do you think happens to you die? And the guy was like, I don't know, probably nothing. Not waking up early on Sunday, though, I'll tell you that much for sure. And I've never heard of like an atheist extremist group, so like people on a street corner handing out atheist literature. Guy gets it, he's like, this is literally just a blank piece of paper. And I think there's a God out there. I think he was being a bit cruel when he made me, but like only in the most hilarious ways. For example, I often get nosebleeds when I get an erection. I think it could be a serious medical issue, but to be honest with you, I'm too embarrassed about it to go to a doctor. So I figured the next best thing to do would be to say it through a microphone to a group of random strangers and judge the severity of the issue based off the reaction that I get. So I'm hoping that laughter means I'm okay. Secondly, I think he also made me addicted to masturbating. I tell people my jerk-off schedule sounds like a Beatles discography. About 8 days a week, I twist and shout until my wiener gently weeps. I met a girl a long time ago who she was very sexually forward. She's like, I want you to take me home. I want you to throw me up on your bed. I want you to bend me over your bed and bang me till your bed frame breaks. And I was like, you are gonna be so disappointed when I take you home and you see that my bed is a mattress on the ground. I finally managed to get my brother to give me his Disney Plus password. We share all of the streaming platforms together. We got Netflix, Spotify, Pornhub Premium. But the problem with sharing all these online subscription platforms is that they try to cater the content to the specific user, which is really difficult when it's two people. For example, my brother likes rap music, I like rock. He likes scary movies, I like comedies. He likes watching Latino men having sex with other Latino men. So sometimes it works, but not always. It's really important to me to come off as a professional comedian. So before I got up here tonight, I checked like 6 times to make sure I didn't have a wet stain on my crotch. You guys can all keep your eyes up here. Usually what I'll do in that situation is I'll take water and I'll rub it all over the rest of the front of my pants to make it look less conspicuous. Then I'll walk out of the washroom and I'll be like, man, you would not believe the water pressure on that tap in there. Thing's a goddamn fire hydrant. I was going to the washroom the other day and there's this lady standing out front of it with her son. And she was like, do you mind watching my boy while you're in there? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we're in there, we're at the urinals, and I was eyes forward. Any of the guys in here know when you're at the urinals, you don't look over at the guy beside you, and you don't look through the slot in the stall door, because either way, it's really awkward if you make eye contact. So I'm at the urinal, and I'm eyes forward, but out of the very corner of my eye, I see this kid turn around, pull down his pants, and get ready to take a dump in the urinal. And I was like, whoa, no, buddy, we don't do that in this one. So then he turns around, he pulls his pants down all the way to his ankles, and he starts to pee. And now he got his pants down, but what he didn't do was lift his shirt up even the littlest bit. So it just started to splash all over like, you ever seen somebody stick their hand in front of a sprinkler before? So I didn't want to get in there because it's spraying all over the place, and to be honest with you, he looked perfectly content with what was happening. So I kind of just let him finish. And then after that, I was like, I gotta clean this kid up somehow. So I like picked him up by his armpits and I set him by the sink. And I started running the water, and I didn't want to touch him, so I just kind of like splashed water on him. Just, like, dilute the amount of pee he had on him, kind of like water it down. And he's laughing, smiling the whole time, as I imagine I would if I got a stranger to wash pee off of me. And then at the end of it, I pick him up and we walk outside, and his mom's standing out there, and she gives me this look of concern and confusion, as if to say, how in the 2 minutes while you were in that washroom did you manage to get my kid soaked from head to toe? And I looked at her and I was like, man, you would not believe the water pressure on that sink in there. All right, my name's Kenzie Nelligan. Let's do this again sometime. Thank you.